is the chair of the Committee on Human Rights, Congressman Abante. You are recognized and you have 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Of course, Mr. Chair, Colonel Leonardo, you will deny all of the statement given by Lieutenant Colonel Mendoza, just like you denied that you were on hand in the killing of 3 Chinese drug lords in Davao Penal Colony. Am I right?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
I remember during that time, Colonel Padilla is here, that Art Narsoles, you directed Art Narsoles to talk with Tata about killing those 3 drug lords. And even Colonel Padilla, in his testimony, testified it. You're denying it, am I right?
May I be clarified?
You are denying it, am I right? Yes or no?
Denying what, Mr. Chair? Pakiulit
My
po
goodness,
yung...
I have asked the question already, and I know you understood my question. Colonel Padilla, you have testified here in this committee that Colonel Leonardo is part of it. Am I right?
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Are you denying it?
I'm denying it, Mr. Chair.
You're denying it also, a testimony of Colonel Mendoza. Am I right?
Correct po, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Mr. Chair, I'd like to make a motion to hold in contempt Colonel Leonardo. So move, Mr. Chair.
Chairman Abante, earlier, he was already cited in contempt.
Oh, okay.
And there was
Di ba
already...
pwedeng pangalawang contempt?
We will just probably allow him to
Okay.
serve the first contempt order, and then later on we decide.
May I
if he
continue
still-
on? Okay. Colonel Garma, nabanggit mo sa test question ni Congressman Flores na ngayon mo lang nalaman itong mga bagay na ito.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Si Mr. Ramon Tulfo, on September 17, ito ang sinabi niya. Pakinggan mabuti ha. Ang sabi ni Mon Tulfo, inuulit ko ang aking suhestyon. Ibig sabihin, he suggested that before, na dapat imbestigahan si dating PCSO General Manager Ronia Garma sa pagpatay kay PCSO Board Member Wesley Barayugan. Maraming naniniwala na si Garma ang utak sa pananambang kay Barayugan, isang retired Brigadier General na miyembro ng PMA Class 1983. Si Barayugan kasi bilang board member ng PCSO ang umaharang sa pagbibigay ni Garma ng mga STL franchises sa kanyang mga kaibigan. You deny that, am I right?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Ito pa, natutuloy ko ha. Di pa nalulutas ang pagpatay kay Barayugan. That's why these people here came to testify. And I'm telling it to you right now, as I can notice the testimony of Colonel Mendoza here. I have never seen any police officer weep before this committee or any committee for that matter. This man, I believe, is telling the truth, Colonel Garma. Mon Tulfo, I believe, is telling the truth. Now, tutuloy ko ha, may news blackout noon sa assassination ni Barayugan dahil alam ng mga investigador, ito ha, na si Garma at Pangulong Digong ay magsyota. Totoo o hindi?
Hindi po totoo, Mr. Chair.
May mga report na yung anak ni Garma na may kapansanan na anak din ni Digong. Ito totoo, di ba?
Mr. Chair, can we spare my daughter, Mr. Chair? She has nothing
Hindi po
to
totoo
do
yun,
with
di ba?
this. Yes, it's
Oo.
not true.
Napilitang alisin ni Digong sa PCSO si Garma nang umangal na ang mga generals at colonels na mga graduate din ng PMA gaya ni Barayugan. Hindi rin po totoo to, hindi ba?
Wala akong
Hindi
alam.
rin, no? Therefore, nag-isinungaling si Montulfo, nag-isinungaling si Colonel Mendoza, nag-isinungaling si Nelson Mariano. Am I right?
Opinion nila yun, Mr. Chair.
Then, am I
Para sa
right?
akin
Yes
po,
or no?
Para sa akin, hindi po totoo lahat.
Nagsisinungaling ba sila?
I cannot... Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay, now, let me go back. Let me go back when you were the chief of police of Cebu City. Nandito ang affidavit ni Baby Rosales
Sino yan? Baby Rosales.
na ang kanyang anak ay napatay nung ikaw ang chief of police ng Cebu City. Naalala mo?
Wala po akong natatandaan po, Mr.
October 4, 2018. Hindi ba ikaw ang chief of police ng
Chair. Yeah, I am
Cebu
the-
City at that time?
Yes, Mr. Chair. I'm the
Okay,
city
siya po
director.
ay napatay nung panahon na ikaw ang chief of police.
I'm the city director. There are station commanders
Ito
under...
ang affidavit ni Baby Rosales.
Yes.
All right. Now, merong case summary dito ng sworn statement ni Miss Raquel Lopez. Naalala mo si Raquel Lopez?
No, Mr. Chair.
Hindi mo naalala. Ito ang sinabi niya para malaman mo. Sa wikang Ingles na tinanscribe ni William Reyes, ang sabi niya, during the wake of my son, Garma and her police officers arrived in my place. Those who were attending the wake scampered away from upon seeing them. Garma was enraged as she hollered out and strut around. She was angry at us for holding a wake on the death of my son. She yelled out, "Why is there only one dead? There are many of them here." You are also denying that.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
You are.
Yes. I am denying it. Wala akong sinabing ganyan, Mr. Chair.
You were the you were the chief police at that time in Cebu City.
City director, Mr. Chair.
You are the city director at that time. Therefore, you know this incident. Hindi pwedeng ikaw, city director, na hindi mo alam ang insidenteng ito.
Can I
My goodness naman,
I'm
Colonel
aware.
Garma, you are the director, the city director.
I cannot
Hindi ka
recall-
pinapaniwala na hindi mo alam sa mga nangyaring ito. Ito na nagtetestimony, napatay ang kanyang anak. Ikaw, umiiyak ka dito nung kinontem ka namin sapagkat naalala mo yung anak mo. Ito, napatay yung anak niya. Sumisigaw ka pa, sinasabi mo dito ha. Okay. Hindi ako nagagalit sa'yo. Dynamic lang ako. Naunawahan mo ako?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
To give emphasis to what I'm trying to say. Ito, nag-mention siya, during the wake of my son, Garma and her police officers arrived in my place. Ikaw pa nagsabi, nagalit ka pa at sinabi mo, why is there only one dead? There are many of them here. Nakalimutan mo ito? Hindi mo maalala?
Wala akong sinabing ganyan, Mr. Chair.
Well, sworn statement ito
Yes,
ni
Your
Miss
Honor.
Raquel Lopez. Sworn statement. Gusto ko lang sabihin sa iyo, when we cited you in contempt, you are weeping before your lawyer because you remember your own child na maiiwan, a special child. Buhay siya eh. Buhay siya, Colonel Garma. Umiiyak ka na, buhay siya. Ito patay. Ikaw ang city director. Ito patay. Nagsalita ka pa. Nagsalita ka pa dito. Ang sabi mo, bakit isa lang ang namatay? Bakit isa lang ang pinatay? Oh, samantalang napakarami nila. And you're telling me now, you're denying that, Mr. Chair? Hindi mo lang siguro maalala at baka nakalimutan mo sa matagal na ito eh. 2018 pa ito eh. Baka nakalimutan mo. Ipinapaalala ko lamang sa iyo, you're under oath here. And we are trying to pass legislation so that this will not happen again. Mr. Chair, ano ang gusto mong sabihin? Tell it to us now. Lie under your teeth. Tell us. Colonel Garma, ako, hindi ko akalain bilang ikaw isang babae, no? Magagawa mo ito. You're denying it right now. You're denying everything right now. Ang dami mo nang dinanay, Colonel Garma. At nakikita po ng taong bayan dito, napakalaki ng problema ng ating kapulisan, na katulad ng marami mga eskalawag, na dapat malaman ito ng Director General Marbil na dapat niyang asikasuhin ang ayusin ang nangyayari sa Philippine National Police. This person here, si Lieutenant Colonel Mendoza, tinitingnan mo siya when he was testifying before us, when he was reading his affidavit, nakatingin ka sa kanya, nakasimangot ka sa kanya, galit ka sa kanya. And this guy is weeping before us while he was saying this, while you are angry at him. Nelson Mariano testified, 2 of them against you and against Colonel Leonardo. 2 against you, both of you. And you're denying it. Listen, akala niyo ba politics itong ginagawa namin? Kung sinasabi po ni Colonel Mendoza, natatakot siya sa buhay niya. Kami ba, matapang ba kami? Hindi ko kami matapang, pero kinakailangan namin gawin to upang maayos na natin ang problema sa ating bansa. Hindi ba gusto mo rin ayusin, Colonel Garma?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Gusto mo yung ayusin, Colonel Leonardo? Gusto nyo rin ayusin, di ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Ayusin natin. Magsabi kayo ng totoo. Look, I will be recommending to the Quad Committee that the DOJ, who is right now hearing this, make charges against you. My goodness, hindi kami korte. Pero alam nyo, binanggit na namin sa inyo lahat ng legislation na nais naming gawin. Upang sabihin po sa taong bayan na ito pong hearing na ito is not trying to prosecute you as criminals. But we would like to draft and file legislation that would finally stop all of the things that we are hearing right now. Ito, kayo na pa kita pinagmamasdan Mr. Chair. When Colonel Mendoza was actually reading his affidavit, and he was already weeping, and you're there looking at him, angry at him. These are 2 people against you. Nais niyo po ba na kami ay magdagdag pa ng mga testimony against you to prove that you are lying to us? Ayan. Ayan si Atty. Conti is there. Hindi lang po nakapunta rito ang mga witnesses, Mr. Chair, sapagkat sila ay hindi makaalis sa kanilang mga trabaho. The witnesses are poor families and they cannot get out of their jobs. But they want to be here and they want to testify against you people that did not even give due process to those that you killed. Whether they are drug pushers or mistaken identity, yet all Filipinos must be accorded due process. Am I right, Colonel Garma?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
All right.
Your Honor.
Now, naniniwala ka sa aming mandate dito na dapat namin itong imbestigahan upang finally we'll put an end to these things. Nais kong sabihin sa inyo, gusto ko na rin matapos ito sapagkat nakakapagod na rin pakinggan ang mga kasinungalingan ninyo. Nakakapagod na, Mr. Chair. Pero look itutuloy po namin ito. Bakit? Sapagkat ang Kongreso ang gumagawa ng batas. Gumagawa ng batas upang matigil na lahat ng mga bagay na ito. Mr. Chair, yun lamang po ang gusto kong sabihin.
Thank you, Congressman Abante. Can you give water to Congressman Abante, please? The next
Mr.
interpreter.
Chair, preferably cold.
Yeah, preferably cold.
Preferably
To
cold.
douse the heat in the... The next to interpolate is Congressman Lordan Suhan. Congressman Suhan, if he's not here, the next to interpolate is Congressman Adjong.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. I'd like to direct my questions to General Manager Garma. Ma'am, you mentioned earlier as your response to Congressman Pimentel that there was a mass procurement of pickups, no? Kung saan isa sa mga pickup doon namatay si General Barayuga. Tama po ba yun?
Yan ang pagkakaalam ko sa noong time na yun, Mr. Chair, na may mga nabili at for issuance po.
Okay. So, tanong ko lang po as a general manager, would you have an access to the type of vehicles and plate numbers of all those all those units that have already been procured? May access po kayo dito sa information?
Lahat po ng information sa PCSO, I can have an access because I'm the
Okay.
GM, Mr. Chair.
So, ito pong trabaho na to, when you assign the units or the vehicles to each individual member, board members, and including the board secretary, hindi naman po ito kailangan ng en-bank resolution, no? Or any resolution from your side, no? Administrative po ito, tama po ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
Your
So
Honor.
pag na-assign po ba itong mga vehicles na ito, would you of course being a manager and this is administrative, of course it requires your signature and your approval, hindi ho ba?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, Your Honor.
So ibig sabihin po, Mr. Chair, yung sasakyan na na-assign kay Attorney Barayuga ay na-approve niyo po, no? In-approve niyo yung pag-distribute itong sasakyan at pag-assign doon
Yes
sa
po,
mga
as recommended by the logistics officer. Yes
as
po.
recommended by no? Okay. Nung nangyari po yung namatay si General Barayuga at nalaman po ninyo, ano po yung una yung naging direktiba? Ano po yung response ninyo as a PCSO manager? Of course, sabi niyo po, wala naman po kayong napag-awayan. According to your testimony, maganda nga po yung relasyon nyo at nagtataka po kayo dahil mabait na tao siya. Ano po yung unang-unan yung ginawa hakbang bilang isang PCSO manager, general manager, na namatayan po kayo ng miyembro ng board?
Nagulat pa ako. I think I made a report to the chair. I cannot recall. I made a report. And then, inalam ko po kung, kasi inimbestigahan na yun, inalam ko po kung pandemic kasi ho, mahirap gumalaw. Inalam ko na lang po, after na nagkaroon ng crime scene investigation, inalam ko po kung saan po siya dinala.
Inalam ko,
Si Board Secretary Barayuga. Inalam ko po, because during that time, pandemic yun, ako lang po ata or I was in the office kasi noon nalaman ko, so inalam ko kung saan siya para ma-facilitate po yung ano po.
okay. Gusto ko lang pong tanungin si Colonel Sante Mendoza. Sa salaysay niyo po, nasabi niyo, tinawagan po kayo ni Colonel Leonardo, hindi ho ba?
Opo.
At sa salaysay niyo din po, sinabi po ninyo na nagkaroon kayo ng alinlangan doon sa sinabi po sa inyo na patay, no? Yung isang nagngangalang to Attorney Barayuga. Tama po ba yon?
Yes, Your Honor.
At sabi mo, natatakot ka dahil ito ay isang opisyal ng gobyerno at hindi mo alam yung kanyang background. So magkakaroon ka muna ng sarili mong, parang gagawa ka muna ng sarili mong surveillance. Tama po ba yun?
You have to get your own information for the subject, Your Honor. Hindi po yung magso-surveillance.
Ay, ano pa ba yung sabi? Kasi nawala sa akin, nasa akin kasi na yung kanina yung ano mo eh. Pero let me just to paraphrase, no? I'm just trying to understand. Based on your salaysay, ang sabi niyo po is, magkakaroon muna kayo, natatakot nga ho kayo, di ba? Dahil isang opisyal at hindi niyo kilala at humihingi kayo ba ng oras para, ano po yung hinihingi niyo na oras?
To verify the
To verify, tama. Not to survey.
information, sir.
Yeah, stand corrected. To verify. At nasabi din po ni Colonel Leonardo na na-assign na, alam na yung sasakyan, ibibigay na sa inyo yung sasakyan, hindi ba? Parang identified na kung ano yung sasakyan niya dahil inassign ito kay Attorney Barayuga. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor. In addition to that, binigay niya po yung sasakyan na yan, pati yung driver, during the time of the yung umaga po nung July 30, 2020 po.
At sinabi po din ni Colonel, according to your salaysay, sinabi ni Colonel Leonardo sa'yo na yung sasakyan identified na, anong sasakyan ni Attorney Barayuga, ito'y isang pick-up na puti with plate number, etc. etc. Tama po ba?
Opo, Your Honor.
Na na-identify ito, na na-assign ni General Manager Garma doon sa board secretary niya, which in this case, yung namatay nga, or pinaslang, na si Attorney Barayuga. Tama po ba?
Opo, Your Honor.
Okay. Maraming salamat po. The reason why I'm stating this, Mr. Chair, is that based on the earlier in questioning of Congressman Pimentel, parang ang position po ni Colonel Garma is that una, hindi niya alam yung may nag-mass procure, and number two, hindi niya directly na inassign yung sasakyan dahil according lang yun sa recommendation ng isang division o opisina. But we have proven here, Mr. Chair, that he has the power to either reject or to reshuffle or not to approve the assignment of each vehicle to each of the board members who will be receiving this vehicle as part of their official transport. So, Mr. Chair, this actually corroborates, Mr. Chair, for me, at least for this representation, corroborates, Mr. Chair, the testimony of Mr. Mendoza as to the establishment of the fact that indeed it was made easier for the hitman to identify where General Barayuga would be riding in. Anong type na sasakyan, anong plate number, etc. Which actually materialized yung assassination po na ginawa kay General Barayuga. Now, I'd like to ask po, Mr. Chair, if we have the PNP, yung nag-iimbestiga po dito sa kaso na ito. May I ask, wait lang. No. I'd like to ask, Mr. Chair, Colonel Hansel Marantan. Nandito po ba siya? Wala ba siya dito? Sino po yung in charge doon sa sa investigation? CIDG.
Mr. Chair, sir.
Sino bang in charge doon, Mr. Chair? Sir.
Sir, for information, sir, Colonel Marantan was then the chief of NCRFU, and he
Just read
was
the name wrong.
then the head of the SITG of CIDG in the Barayuga case.
Okay. Gusto ko lang pong malaman, based doon sa, kasi dito po sa nasubmit po sa COMSEC namin na investigation, ang sinabi po dito ay the facts of the case, no? Sinabi dito is this pertains to the continuation of the investigation being conducted. So, tama ho ba ang pagkaintindi ko na wala pa pong resolution nitong kaso na ito?
Yes, sir. This case was never terminated, and we are still waiting for new evidence to surface, sir.
Oo. So, ayon po sa rekomendasyon ninyo, no? Ang sinasabi niyo po ay the recommendations is that it should continue on to conduct an in-depth investigation on the alleged na sinabing involvement of the late Attorney Wesley Barayuga doon po sa sinasabi ninyong previous na assignment when he was a chief of police of Iloilo City. Am I correct?
Yes, Mr. Chair, sir. That was the recommendation before of the head of SITG,
So, my
Police
question-
Colonel Marantan.
My question, Mr. Chair, is what made PNP conclude that the murder of Attorney Barayuga was related to his former assignment?
I was then Mr. Chair, sir, I was then the Chief of Staff of CIDG, and I have heard some what have been stated during the case conferences that.
No, my question is very simple po, no? What made you conclude that this investigation that you recommend has something to do with his previous assignment? Bakit yun lang yung angling nyo, Mr. Chair? At
Mr.
hindi nyo tiningnan yung mga possible other motives.
That was one of the recommended actions.
Why?
Possible motive, sir. Because the investigators was then looking into the angle that Brigadier General Wesley Barayugo was involved in illegal drugs.
Yeah, but